how I wish you had recorded up. The president gave a very good report. I wish you had recorded it.
Yes, I should have been recording.
But it's okay.
Okay, thank you, Chris, and thank you, IPP Rukia, for the elaborate introduction of Assistant Governor. At this juncture, from the report which was read by our president, Hope Creator President, now we reached late. Now we are going to hand direct to Assistant Governor for her comments, and then others will come later. Thank you. You're most welcome, Assistant Governor.
Good evening, members. Good evening, members. Good evening. There's no vibe in the room. What's wrong?
Good evening, AG Ikoru.
Yeah, my governor, I'm so humbled. You are able to be part of this today's fellowship. I'm really so humbled that you joined. Our members from Yumbe, those online, those in USA, Chris, I want to thank you so much for being our good friends of Yumbe. Members, I've been going through the reports and I got a copy earlier on. I just want to give key remarks on our reports. First of all, the AG's visit is all about doing a checkup. We're just doing a checkup. When the Rotary began, President Lenny Christine, you entered goals in the Gold Center under the Rotary Club of Yumbe, and you promised us certain things that you're supposed to achieve. So my visit here is just very simple, to check whether we are achieving the goals or we are just seated doing nothing, like how some goals that were set and actually there's nothing being done. We are here to sit and brainstorm what is the way forward. That up to now, there are some certain goals that have not been tackled. What are we doing? Are we just relaxing, or we need to wake up and do something in order to achieve these goals at the end of the Rotary year? President Lenny, first of all, I want to thank you and all the members for the successful leadership in the first half. Now we've already entered the second quarter, which will end in 31st of December. And we still need to push a lot, and also we need to pull up our stocks and do a lot of things, which we've seen that we've not achieved. Otherwise, I've seen all the efforts that you've been putting in, especially in the area of projects. You're really doing so well. On the issue of membership, we realized on your goal setting, when you are setting some of the goals, you were not guided very well. Like first of all, the club membership, your goal, you only have 5, and then your achievements only 3. I think there was some error which you made in the goal setting. I think at the end of it all, we shall have to sit and we'll try to revise so that it's entered in an appropriate way. And also at the end of the first half, we're able to have a unique record on your goal center. Otherwise, membership, President, you had said you're how many right now? 23. You are 23. So in the first quarter, you've not added any member yet. You are comfortable to remain as 23? Actually, the 3. Okay, so you have added 3 members. Yes. Just like I've informed you, our governor is online right now. If you have inducted new members, make sure that you go and add these members under the Rotary Club of Yumbe. It will not sound good when you're giving reports that we have added 5 members from 20. Now we've added 5 members to make it 25. And yet on your goal center, you've not, under the Rotary Club of Yumbe membership, you have not increased any member. So let us also look at the 4-way test. Whatever you report here, I'm going to give a report to the governor, and let us let all the reports be uniform. It will be so shameful when we say we are 20, you're telling me you're 25, and when you get back, you're only 20. So you need to work on that. And membership in order to increase on this number. Just like this event, you're supposed to invite more guests. Let's have more guests to come in, and let's have more guests to attend fellowship. And even in these offices where I go to, those project sites where you go to the districts, you go to these district offices, there are potential members there whom you need to fish out. Will not say fish them out by force, but have an appropriate way of how to attract them to come and be part of the what? Of the Rotary fraternity. Because you're doing a lot of community service work out there. So that is under membership. Please, let's go back and do a thorough checkup on the members, prominent members, and also who are able to also come and attend and be part of the Rotary fraternity. On the issue of finance, that is dues, present. You cleared both the district and RI dues. I want to thank you for that. Please clap for yourselves. I remember I was under pressure when the Rotary Club of Yumbe name came out. Actually, I was inboxed by district and the administrator at country office. And she was like, last year, the Rotary Club of Yumbe, you even didn't pay the district dues. So I had to come in very fast and pressure President Christine. This year, we are doing a lot of cleanup. There was really a mess. Last year, I think there was some kind of, people are kind of relaxed, leaders were kind of relaxed, but we have been, my governor, we have done a lot of work. I don't know how you're going to reward us, but but we have really done a lot. And I want to thank these current leaders for really accepting all the pressure that we've put on them to ensure that some of these things are cleared, especially the district dues. So Yumbe, thank you very much. And also the RI, I saw your name is not there. You have also cleared. So you shouldn't relax that you have cleared the district and RI dues first half. We have another invoice coming in 1st of January. So members keep on paying dues. Like the Rotary Club of Arua, we have a book that we always come in and give contributions every fellowship. At least deposit something which is going to reduce on your dues, on the due figure that is attached to every member. December is already another merrymaking month. People are going for Christmas and then boom, we shall reach January. People have to use, our children are going back to school. So the earlier you start it, the better. I'm giving you other techniques of how to collect this money. This is how the Mother Club is doing it. So let's be prepared. Let's not relax. Let us not relax. Let us continue paying these monies so that when the invoice comes in and we're able to clear this, the dues on time. Issue of service projects. First clap for yourselves. You're doing a lot here, but at times I have to get to your inbox. I'm like, please, President, you are advertising, you're doing good projects, but you're not using the PR to advertise your projects. That is also one thing I've come to talk point blank. So I'm telling you our weaknesses. We're celebrating the achievements, and also we're looking at our weaknesses, right? And when we look at our weaknesses, that's how we're going to improve next time. Every project that we do, let us use our PR forums to advertise it out there to show that you are really working. We don't want Yumbe to be a dormant club doing projects and it's just within the vicinity of Yumbe. You have service projects forums. You have the joint. You have the northern. We have the district forums. You have Facebook. You have Twitter. We have even the DG's Facebook and Twitter accounts and what you send there all these informations of whatever you're doing. That is how the whole world is going to know that yes, the Rotary Club of Yumbe exists and they are doing great projects. I want to thank you so much. We had a joint project of distribution of textbooks. President, I want to thank you so much. That time you were sick, but you were able to avail some members who were able to join us, especially to help us in the GPS of this town. We totally got lost at a certain point, but with the help of your members, we're able to reach those places and we did a successful distribution. And also thank you for identifying, for doing the needs assessment. That was your part. You did the needs assessment and then also partnered with the Rotary Club of Arua. It is through working together that you're going to get to know more other things. You're going to get to learn more on projects. There's need to have more joint projects, just like the WASH project that we're really pushing. I don't know how far you have reached with URSB registration. The file is already here. I'm so happy that the file is here. Clap for yourselves. I want people of action, and I think Yumbe is one of them. Thank you so much. We already have the file here. Arua has already qualified. Now Yumbe, we're waiting for you, and this project is we're just waiting for it to kickstart. So once you're qualified, then all the other things are going to move smoothly. Visit other projects. When you see other clubs are doing project visits, be part of them and go and learn. There are other activities which take place, like we have presentations from other clubs on projects or any other information to do with projects. I always throw them on our joint forum. Please be president and other members, you attend those presentations. There are really a lot of things that we need to learn. First of all, we are very far from Central. This would be the only opportunity for us to get online and learn more about about Rotary and also service projects as well. Members, I would like to get to another point, that is the TRF giving. TRF giving, we all know TRF is the backbone of Rotary. Once we don't give, then it's hard even for us to have projects. So just like we are working on a global grant, it will be so unfair when we get a global grant and the Rotary Club of Yumbe and Rotary Club of Arua have not even contributed anything towards the Rotary Foundation. I would like to inform you that, like, I'm just trying to compare so that we learn from each other. Last month we dedicated it to polio contributions. So we had the World Polio Day, and every contribution that we made last month is toward Polio Plus. And I know our treasurer is going to remit that money under the Rotary Club of Arua, Polio Plus. Now this month is the Rotary Foundation month. So we're also dedicating this month to the Rotary Foundation. So any contribution that we do, we also, if possible, you could do, because yours is only $50, every month dedicate a fellowship. Even if it's a sergeant's collection, let it be higher. If it has been 50,000, make sure that this time it is 100,000 per fellowship. When you calculate that, that is actually more than, that is close to 100 US dollars. So let us have that zeal of collections at least every month according to the theme of that month, and we make some changes. Now for us Arua, I think we have already passed and members are willing to pay. At least we are there pushing so that members pay, and also we have major don, so that we get a major don in our club. So once you also contribute the 500 US dollars, I encourage you to contribute on that. We also have some points in our club. We can be able to give points to some of the members here, and then they become PHFs. Or there's that 26.6 per each member, where you're supposed to give. When you calculate, I think it's around 80,000 each member. You pay towards the Rotary Foundation giving, and there you will, all the members of your club become 100% giving under the 26.6 giving. Otherwise, we need to pull up our socks on that, especially on TRF giving and polio, and especially when we see that we're working on a global grant and we are not giving anything back. You're still a baby, but I know you're still learning, and we should show you how some of these things are done, so that next time you also can do it on your own. I would like to also encourage you to attend some of the district activities. This weekend, we are having the peace conference. It will take place in Munyonyo. I know this club.
It is a peace concert.
Yeah, the peace concert in Munyonyo. We're having the peace concert in Munyonyo, and we expect members of this club to attend. Registration, I'm not seeing any member. Arua and the other clubs, I think we have already like 3 members who are going to attend. And then we also have the DISCON on 18th to 20th of April, 2024 in Munyonyo. And at this point, I would like to announce that our dear district governor, Rotarian Edward Kakembo, has paid for IPP Rukia and President Christine Lenny. This morning, I got the good news when he sent the receipt of no balance. So, Governor, thank you so much. It was a pleasure. I remember during your visit here in Yumbe, and he has fulfilled it. So, our president and IPP, please prepare yourselves. I will be there with you. Don't worry, I'm going to be with you. You will not get lost. We shall adventure together, and you're going to see the beauty of Rotary on the other side of the world. So I expect you, when you go there, you're going to learn a lot, and also come back and tell a story to your fellow members, so that the next Rotary year, you are able to pay for yourself and also go and be part of the activity of the thing.
AG add on, and they let them also add on, and they make a new friends.
Yeah, you're going to make new friends. The governor is saying you're going there to make new friends. Governor, I'm going to be with them, so we shall make more friends than ever.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, they are making for you some, they call it Jilili.
Yeah, okay.
I think you can make it yourself. Governor, that is for you. Thank you, Governor. Thank you. I think yours is the best now. You've done a lot of practice now. Otherwise, members, thank you so much. We still have a lot to learn, and we still have a lot to do as members of Yumbe. When we get to PR, we looked at the signage there. We have I came with my PR chair, Dr. Chandia. We are going to help the Rotary Club of Yumbe to come up with a better signpost. That signpost there, I think they did it, the PR regulations are not clear. So we are going to help them and help them come up with a better signage. So you should note that.
AG.
Otherwise, yes, please.
At least thank them for having a signpost, because I have clubs in Kampala which don't even have signposts. So first thank them, then you can advise.
Yes. The governor's support of Yumbe, that at least I should thank you that at least you have a signage. But other clubs in Kampala don't have at all. So I'm saying thank you, but we are going to help to work on it, and it becomes better, right? Yes, we are going to improve on it. Thank you so much. Otherwise, that's with these small words, I don't know, Governor, maybe I don't know whether you need, you're going to say some few remarks before I finally.
AG?
Yes, please.
In the middle of something, I will say a few remarks in the next 5 minutes for my colleagues can go on.
Okay, please. Otherwise,
a new club, they need out of advice. There's Otiani Chandia there is Andama, so they can go on. I'll come in later.
Okay, please. So, members, I think I've done my part. Let me throw it back to some members who have come with. Past Assistant Governor Chandia.
Before Past Assistant Governor, there is a message on Zoom. She said she's that you reported the projects you are doing. There are few that you have reported, but you have done more than that. There is, you only reported 6, is it 4 out of 6? But you have done more than the number of projects that you have what you are actually reporting. That is what Helen had seen it on Zoom link, but it has the Zoom link. I'm not seeing it here now. But thank you, Helena, for that notification. Thank you. The name is Helen, not Helena. Okay. PhD Chandia. Okay, thank you. I have resumed as Sergeant at Arms. The Sergeant at Arms, I was told, is not around. But to members of Rotary Club of Yumbe, let's always be keen to check our president. You know, the fellowship started without the president having the chain. And then even the club assembly started when the president was not having the chain. So I had to realize that
even the presidential scarf.
Yes.
So what Sergeant should penalize President Christine.
DG, I will forgive her. I think because of the tension that the ADG's vehicle had gotten stuck on the road, that's why maybe she was worried. Yeah. Thank you. Let's always begin with our president, and we check our president so well. And the sergeant should always, and it's sergeant's role to always see the president is fully dressed. Thank you. That's what I noted. Any other question? We're having questions here and then maybe even online. Someone to check for me online remarks. And then President, you also said you are looking for 3 Rotary clubs in Yumbe. I don't know which institutions you are going to, but I think mostly here it is high school, secondary schools. I would request if you can go much into interact clubs, it will be much easier because institutions here in Yumbe are not many. The higher learning institutions are not many. So in high schools, you can easily start nurturing those young ones as early as possible. And with that, you can always ask the Rotary Club of Arua to come, and even some Rotaractors can come here. And there are some Rotarians who are interactors, like our AG was an interactor. Me, myself, I was an interactor. Dr. Chandia was a PhD, Dr. Chandia was a Rotaractor, and so forth. So these young ones can come here maybe a day, and they nurture those younger ones, since the young ones will listen to the younger ones more better. Yeah, so that we can have a greater number of people. Rotaractor Alphonse.
Thank you, the moderator. Thank you, our president. Mine is an observation. I see there's a lot of ladies, Rotarians in the house, and we are in the year of boy child. Maybe one of the other achievements, if we can add in like 3 or 4 men to be part of us also. That is my observation. I don't know how it is. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'm so much humbled and happy to be here. I heard a lot about Yumbe, and by the fact that you're doing a lot of projects, I want to appreciate you for that. So as in your report, you talked about the different news stories that you'd want to do. Of course, being a journalist, that is my field of work. So if you're having projects, please, I'm going to leave my number behind. Call me. Call me, and I can do phone call recordings if I'm not able to come here. Or else you can record for me the voices, and you tell me what the project is about. You send them to me on my WhatsApp platform, and I'll... Yeah, so if you have Twitter accounts, we can liaise more on you also. Yeah. Those, just send for me those, do for me pictures. You'll give me your Twitter handles. Every time I post on mine, I tag you. And you also, I can write some things on the socials, and I send it to you people so that you can also copy and paste and post it on your different socials. So we can do this together. Now, when it comes to Rotaractors, I'm one, and I would be happy if you have that club. don't hesitate. Just give us a call. We can talk to them on phone. We can come here. It is easy. Just organize fuel one of AG's cars and we fire here. Thank you.
People online, please, you can maybe raise your hand. Someone, Tuna, please, can you check for me, people online? Yeah. And then maybe another information which is to pass. We have a Northern Mega Fellowship, which will be in March. That is March 2024. And I am the chair organizing committee. We Rotarians will be paying 160,000 and our trackers will pay 120,000. So please, let's gear up. The meetings are every Monday, and the president may be glad to attend one of the online meetings. Any other question? Online, please.
My hands are
Yeah,
up.
it is all of. Oh, PhD Gloria, please go ahead.
Thank you, President Lenny, District Governor, AG, and all the Rotarians who are physically in Yumbe and those who are online. I want to thank President Christine for her report, and I'll request that she shares it with me through email. It was an impressive report for the first quarter of the Rotary year 2023-24. I wanted to make some clarifications. First was about the issue of confusion in the Rotary dues to the country office. I think what happened is that Rotary Club of Yumbe was chartered in April of 2022. So when they were making payments, they had to pay dues for that Rotary year, which ended on June 30th. So effective 1st July 2022 to 23, I think because they realized that they had just paid dues 2 months before the Rotary year ended. I think that is what caused the confusion. And I wanted to explain what had happened. So, and I think a similar thing is happening in Rotary Club of Koboko, because they were chartered in June of 2023, and they are going to be expected to pay dues from 1st July 2024. So that is something which needs to be followed up and explained to the clubs. So because if a club is chartered just a few months before the end of the Rotary year, they have to pay dues again immediately in the next Rotary year. So that is what happened to Yumbe. But they were cooperative, and I think they are going to make good, or they have already made good. The second comment I want to make is on the Rotary Foundation. Today is 1st of November, and it's All Saints Day, but also it's the Rotary Foundation month. And one of the ways we are going to support the Rotary Foundation is by contributing to the global grant. We have this global grant for WASH in Yumbe. President Christine reported about it. And one of the things we are going to do is to make sure that Rotary Club of Yumbe makes a contribution towards the global grant. Also, Rotary Club of Arua, which is going to be the primary host club, is going to make some contribution. And once we make that contribution to the Rotary Foundation, we hope that, I hope that DG is listening. He says he's busy. We hope that we can also attract some...
Loud and clear.
Yes. So we hope that we can also attract some PHFs by the contributions we are going to give to this global grant. It's going to be some substantive amount of money. So we hope that some Rotarians will earn PHFs by the contributions which will be given to the global grant from Yumbe and from Arua. Then the third comment I would like to make, as the DG is listening in, is about the global grant. Some of the terms and conditions keep changing. We had hoped that we would get a substantive amount from the district, through the DDF, but from the emails we've been receiving, the amount of DDF is reducing, and it looks like we can only receive a maximum of $10,000 from the district towards this global grant. I don't know if the DG can ring fence that for us, because we are still working on issues of getting going through URSB procedure. There's a procedure in URSB that all the directors have to be updated. And as the Rotary Club of Arua registered to URSB as a company guaranteed, limited by guarantee, some members who signed as the charter members or at the time we signed for the MEM Act have already left the club. And we're still looking for them to get their national IDs so that we can file it with the URSB and then update the current membership. So that is taking us a bit of time. And I would like to get an assurance from the district governor that they can ring fence some funding from the DDF to support our global grant for Yumbe, for WASH in Yumbe. Those are my 3 comments. Thank you.
Thank you, PhD, Gloria. Any other person online? We have Helen, we have Chris. Any comments?
Yes, if I may, this is Chris.
Okay.
I have been very, very impressed by the dedication, follow through, hard work of the Yumbe Club, the many projects that they are doing. I think that they are working with about 11,000 people in Yumbe this year. Besides that, I would like to share a couple of things that we need to consider buying, and you can put the decision off, well, for everything other than the machine. You can put the decision off until next year. But I want to know, if I may, and I know this isn't the best place for this, but there is a machine that this one is a picture of one that takes pictures of the groundwater and the rock layers. The red means that it's very dense in rock, and the blue means it's water, and does it through the soil. Does the Yumbe Club want me to spend, P2P, to spend $1,500 of our money getting this machine so you can identify better places to drill wells? This is a $1,500 purchase, and we can get it delivered to Uganda. We have a volunteer to take it. I haven't said the volunteer's name. But do you want this? Should I spend $1,500 of the $70,000 that P2P has reserved for Yumbe wash and malaria activities? Should I spend $1,500 on this machine or not? Can you tell me?
Yeah, President. The question is for you.
Yes, Chris, thank you so much for that information. You know, as the Musuzwa drillers, we had challenges in drilling these wells. Identifying water source was a challenge for us, and also identifying whether rock is down there was a challenge to us. We'll just go blindly and find everything underground, and we'll really feed it with it until when we are sure that we maybe crush the rocks and make sure that the water is accessible for the community. And if you can go ahead and purchase that, That is wonderful. That is all a gift to the community. Yes. Whereby we shall be able to identify clear water source in that area. We shall be able to identify whether there are rocks or not, so that so that we give quality water to the community. Thank you so much for supporting us. God bless you. Continue supporting us. You are not supporting the team, but you are supporting the community. It is a community property which will be handled by the drillers. It's not for the drillers. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chris. That has been answered. We have messages.
Can I say something, please?
Yes, please, Gloria.
Yes, I would like to add to the voice of President Christine that that equipment will be very useful, because as we are working on this global grant, we are going to have 12 water sites, 12 villages, and I have been asking the district water officer for the hydrogeological map, but up to now I have not received any feedback. And so if this water, and also we have asked Yumbe Club members to go to those 12 villages so that we can sign MOUs with those villages to give us, to agree that they are going to give land which is 10 by 10 meters, so that wherever water is going to be identified, that land will be given up and managed by the Directorate of Water Department. So in the village, where will they get water? Because if they go ahead and they don't know where to locate water, they may drill and they don't find water. So this equipment Chris is talking about, which is costing $1,500, I think it's worth the spending on that money, because then it will improve on the precise location of water and also avoiding getting rock down in the ground. So I'll put my voice to say that let us agree we spend that money and it will be part of the $70,000 towards the global grant. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, PhD Gloria. Back to President. President needs to say something on that.
Thank you so much, Gloria, to have also stepped up and said that. For the memorandum of understanding in the communities for the development of water source, we are tirelessly working. We have so far moved to 7 villages already. They have signed and agreed that they are ready to have this water source in their areas. We are remaining with the so far now 5, which are not yet done. By the end of next week, it is going to be complete. And we are happy for them. And after that, we are going to hand it over to the water office. The water officer is also ready, so that he is going to hand it over to COW, so that the final signature will be made between him and the COW. Thank you so much. We don't want to let down our communities. We are tirelessly working for our communities, and we're very happy to transform our community to make them live in a better life in this world. Thank you.
Thank you, Chris, and thank you. Someone's hand is up. I don't know. I think
DG,
that was
DG's hand is up.
DG, I'm going to come to you as the final one.
Okay, because in the next 15 minutes, I'm going for a function.
No,
and
it's
I'm
just
meeting all of my operator presidents.
In the next 1 minute.
Okay, no,
now, I just wanted to read what is online.
Okay. I can give you 5 minutes, no problem.
Chris had said the Rotary Club of Yumbe is working with about 11,000 plus people this year. About 4,000 villagers in Yumbe are improving in water, sanitation, hygiene, filters, and malaria diagnosis, treatment, and prevention. 10,000 received all the malaria program. They also have about 1,400 women in the TCP, Global Microloans Program. The Rotarians also help pregnant women, women's transportation to health centers and the hospital. Thank you, Rotarians of Yumbe. that work has been appreciated. Helen was asking for the number of the journalists, which has been given. At this juncture, dear Rotarians and our Assistant Governor, I will now request us to invite the District Governor who is online and who is part of this Club of Yumbe and is fond of the club and very happy with you Rotarians here. So District Governor, Edward, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much. Thanks so much, Sergeant. Good evening, friends. And I hope good morning for Chris and Joyce and Helena, wherever they are.
Good morning.
I want to take this opportunity, of course, Gloria, my sister. We served as the president in the same year. We are both young, but now the world is taking us. So I can see that she only has the only gray hair. So that's life.
Yes.
Good to see you, Gloria.
Thank you.
President Christine, of course, our wonderful charter president, and the awesome Rotarians, Rotary Club of Yumbe. My role models, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you, and I'm so glad to have joined you. Allow me to recognize our Assistant Governor. I want to thank you so much, Assistant Governor, together with the team you came with. But in a special way, allow me to recognize the Rotractors. The Rotractors have outnumbered the Rotarians. So these young people, our future, I want to celebrate you. Thank you so, so much. Allow me to recognize in a very, very special way. Chris, thank you so, 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 so much. Joyce, thank you so, so, so much. Helen, thank you so, so, so much. We want to thank you so much. In my language, you have a saying, if you see something crying for, if you lose your loved one, and a neighbor come to cry for you, you cry more. So I want to thank the ladies of Yumbe for having cried more. Yes, I want to thank you so, so much because I've listened to the report of my operator president, Christine. Wow, wow, wow. I know my AG has been tough on you. Of course, I'm also tough on the AGs because we have to achieve our goals. The amazing team did a wonderful job on the African continent membership growth. We are #1 on the African continent. This 9213. And in the entire world, we are #4. That's the amazing team.
Wow.
When it came to foundation giving, the amazing team raised $540,000 US. The goal was only 400,000, but they raised 540, an extra of 150,000 US. The amazing team did a wonderful job. And I want to celebrate them. I want to thank all of you, serve the amazing team for a job well done. Having said that, whatever the amazing team did, you have to do it. So, Operator President Christine, we need to grow our numbers. We need to keep our slot on the African continent as #1. We need to be also from membership giving from #3 to #2 or #1. So every coin counts. We need all the numbers. We need all the members. I want to thank AG. He challenged you. He's asking what stops you from growing. I'm also asking the same question because membership is our #1 internal priority when it comes to international. People have been confusing polio and the membership. Polio is the #1 external priority, external. But membership internal, because without members, Rotary International will not be there. Without members, without clubs, the District 9213 won't be there. So membership is very key for us. It's priority. President Christine, in your report, you are telling us that, money, because these ladies are few, they feel fatigued. Yes, because they feel fatigued. So we need to grow our numbers. The many we are, the merrier. More members, more jobs. Because I was in Yumbe, I saw the need is so immense. It's so immense. So we need members to come and join us. I'm going to challenge you to do what Mokoboko did. Our leaders, Koboko brought our leaders on board, the LC5 chair, the LC3 chair, the LC4 chair, the cow. We need all these people to come and join us. Of course, the teachers, I've seen there are quite a number of secondary schools, and you take your children there, challenge them, because you are doing project in these schools. Let them come and be part of us. Let them come and join us. Challenge them. There's what they call scratch my back and I scratch yours. And encourage them to come and join Rotary, because when they join in, we shall be able to do more for the community. But I want to appreciate you so much on the projects. Actually, I've been giving you in my speeches when I visit clubs as one of my role models. One of the Rotarians, the young man, I was challenging you that you are so many ladies. I think you are a special brand. You're a special brand. You are a special brand, and you are alone. You are alone. You are doing great things. And I'm praying, God, I'm praying hard. Gloria, I need to pray more. That these ladies, I'll be glad in Munyonyo, when they go on the podium, when they are mentioned winning an award, I'll be glad because you've done it so much. Your AG has challenged you. Tell your story. I had so many things you are doing. Tell your story. I want to thank the PR chair, your mother club, the club of Arua, who has accepted to support you. Please tell your story. However, I want you to be like the Americans. The Americans, they blow their trumpet. They will tell you that there is a new toothpaste on the market. This is the best you've never seen anywhere, and people will rush for that. So I want you to be like the Americans and tell your story, and you blow your trumpet, because you are doing so much. And you in a unique area. I was so touched when I came to your club, and then President Christian and the Lucia were telling that you have refugees nearby. You grow food and you give them. What can I say? You are one of the best Rotarians I've ever seen in my life, and the Rotary is indeed in Yumbe. We have a few things to do. Of course, the foundation giving. I want to thank my sister Gloria. Yes, that is acceptable. Tagging foundation money to a project, that is very okay. And the end of the project, those units, that money will go to individual members of their giving. But also, I'm going to encourage you to give something, because when you're using foundation money, and at the district they keep on mentioning clubs that use foundation money was never given anything, Yumbe will come in. And then here's the governor is President Rotary Club of Yumbe. When I visited you, I encouraged you the power of giving small amounts of money. Of course, I know your age, you are saying Arua, they are having a major donor, they are doing this and that. Of course, incomes are not the same. Arua, of course, is the city, but at least I always remind you, Mother Teresa. Mother Teresa was reminded us that whatever we do in the community is like a drop in the ocean. But that single drop, without that drop, the ocean will never be full. You can give some $5. $5, those are 6 polio vaccines. You can imagine $5, that's around 10,000 Uganda shillings. You are saving 6 children from crippling from polio. So I want to encourage you, give $1, give $2, give $5. The intention to ensure that everybody could give to the community. I want to thank you so much again on the service projects. When I came there, you gave me a story. Your children were there. You had problems. Children were suffering from diarrhea. They are suffering from typhoid. And then you came in with the intervention of the pit latrines. And you told me the intervention by then was at 46%. What can I say? I just want to say thank you and thank you and thank you. We have some work to do, AG. We need to support this club. And I told you, we have experts at the district. Someone talks about the right proposal writing. They are everywhere, and everybody is eager to support this club at the district, because when we came back to Kampala, we told them that there is a wonderful club there which you've never seen anywhere in the world. So we are available to support. Reach out to my officers. President Christine, you have my number. If your age is dilly-dallying, please call me direct. If I cannot pick, send me an SMS. WhatsApp, because I'm too busy. Chris, I apologize. You send me WhatsApp because I'm too busy. Sometimes I see them after 2 days or 3 days. But when you send me an SMS, because that one I see it instantly, I'll be able to support, and I'm willing to lend a hand. Otherwise, I just want to wish you the best of luck. And I'm so happy that looking forward to see you, President Ruchia, Charter President Ruchia, your change maker governor, send you greetings. Your dancing partner, he says he cannot wait to see you in Munyonyo to continue with your dancing. To the old ladies of Yumbe, I love you so much. And the one male who's in the club, our son, also I salute him. Thank you so much. I wish you all the best. I'm available for the next 10 minutes. Yeah, you can ask me some questions. I'll be around.
Thank you, our district governor, for those words.
Sergeant, I forgot to thank the president again and the board, because the president doesn't work alone. I want to thank the President Chris and your board. The achievement you registered so far, not even your mother club has registered that, because when I was computing, yes, because I was on tabs here. Well, I was here on tabs seeing what Arua has done so far. You are at 80%. That is great. That is great. That is great. Yes, that is great.
Thank you, our Hope Creator Governor. We are proud of
Yes.
you. And thank you also for encouraging us. Let's continue to work together. We are proud of you.
I'm super proud of you and Aluta Continua.
Thank you. Thank you.
Over to you,
thank
Sergeant.
you. Thank you, Governor. We have a message online from Helen. While it's great to have ambitious goals, I think it's also important to prioritize Yumbe excels in doing service projects. I suppose you. Yumbe excels in doing service projects, and it might be best to concentrate on projects and less on creating Rotary and Interact clubs and some of the other goals. Thank you, Helen. Is there any question?
Can I react on that?
Okay.
Is there any Rotarian?
Yes.
Yes, he is.
Yes. Eren, you know when the year is coming. Of course, Yumbe, I'm going to encourage you also. In the report, I had the AG saying you need to have a strategic plan. You haven't got a strategic plan, but I want you, AG, to support them. And Andama, you are so good. Sergeant, you are so good in strategic planning. I want you to support them. Let them come with a 3-year strategic plan, not 5, because you overstretch them. Let them have a 3-year strategic plan at every beginning of the Rotary year hearing. Rotary International give us goals, and the goals we're supposed to register Rotary Club Central come from RI. They come to the district and they go to the clubs. So whatever we are following, we are supposed to follow what the RI is saying. I agree with you. But also because the new club, they need to learn. They need to learn because now they are eager. In my language, they will say they are itching. Yeah, those ladies are itching to learn each and everything. And they are by the way, your number, you are 23. I want to thank you, by the way, and make sure that there's what they call President Christine and the members of you. There's what they call retention. Make sure you do not lose any member. If you don't lose any member, and you add on 3, you add on 2, you add on 5, you'll be there. I just want, because you are a family, you're a community club, and your focus is on your community, make sure that you don't lose anyone. We need to support one another. AG has come up with a good idea, whereby every week you can pay 10,000. When you sell some sorghum, you can pay 30, you can pay 50, things like that. Deals actually is not only Yumbe. About 46% in my district, clubs are suffering with deals. So you are not, most of the problems you have, they are similar to even to other clubs. I have clubs like Kayunga, they are only 70 members. I have Komi, they are 5. Chugomba, they are 5. So you're a powerful brand. The Rotary Club of Kawempe is here in Kampala. They are only 18 members. So you're a powerful brand. Yes. Make sure you don't lose anyone. And I want you to do what they call organic growth. Don't just bring anyone who come in the club. It organizes you and then it goes in the other Rotary. So just do organic growth because you are a unique product. I want you to have your own culture. Don't be copycats because Mother Club is doing like this. They have been around for so many years. So just make sure that you have your own culture and you follow the RI procedure. Gloria is there. Gloria is a senior Rotarian. She'll be guiding you. Yeah. And I'm also available for support. Actually, I'm coming back to see you guys in February. And Christina, you promised me when I come back, at least I can induct 2 people. I also want to come and see your projects because I fell in love with the club. So my sister Helen, whatever we are doing, we follow the RI. We follow the RI code of conduct. Of course, they don't want to, because if they concentrate in one area, they will not be able to sell. So whatever we are doing, we follow the RI. And also they want to win an award. So if they concentrate on one thing like a service project, they'll never win anything because we do it pro rata and then you give percentage on whatever they have done. I hope Helen have answered you well. I'm also available for comment.
Okay. Any other comment? Eva Online is saying, thank you, Yumbe, and thank you, District Governor, for sponsorship for the DCA, for the Yumbe President and IPP. Now, I will take this opportunity as Sergeant to read the, oh, there is a...
Chris has his
please.
hand up.
Just one quick comment.
Okay, Chris.
One quick comment. For Rotary International, you all know about the programs of scale, right? They don't require any contribution from the local area or the district. So far, there has not been a WASH program of scale. We would like to set the foundation for getting Uganda a WASH program of scale if Uganda would like it. So that's one thing. Go ahead.
Chris, we have one. We've been selected on the file. We have been selected. We are among the 80 districts which have been selected, the final selection of the program of scale. And we are upbeat because of the uniqueness of our district, because we do so much projects and we are accountable. We don't have stewardship issues. So we believe that we shall be able to go through. If that one fails, then I'll get back to you. But right now, we are on track.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
The other little thing is the Gates Foundation has announced that it is giving $30 million to Rotary, or it and Rotary are funding $30 million for a combined WASH, malaria, and respiratory infection program of scale, or not program of scale, $30 million grant. But for some reason, Uganda is not included in the Gates Rotary $30 million for WASH, malaria, and respiratory infections. It would be so good to ask RI why Uganda was not included in dealing with the three major causes of infant and child mortality in Uganda. Those three things: respiratory infections, malaria, and diarrhea, are the leading causes of death in Uganda. So anyway, that would be another thing that we would love to work with Yumbe and Uganda on.
Thank you so much, Chris. I think, of course, I'm going to write to them. Write to them tomorrow. But I think why you are excluded, we've just finished a global grant of $5 million of WASH projects and malaria. I think that's not the reason why. And in the process, we have applied for another $4 million. I think that's why we've been excluded. But I'm going to write to them to find out more. But thank you so much. Thank you so much. But I'll get in touch to get further details.
Thank you, sir.
And thank you so much for the love of Uganda, for your love for Ugandans and the communities.
My honor.
Thank you, District Governor and Chris. Tuna, you had something? Hand was up.
Yes. Good evening once more. I just want to pass a message before the DG goes off. My name is Tuna Angela, and I've been a Rotaract for the past 11 years. And in my year of service as a president in the Rotary Club of Rubaga, that was in 2017, I brought the whole club to Bidibidi refugee camp. We did a mega project together with the Rotary Club of Arua and the Rotary Club of Arua. And in that project that we did in Bidibidi, it earned us a reward from the Rotary International, PR, by names of Philip Silva. I was awarded a PHF rappel pin for a good job well done. And then my club was awarded a certificate. So we also appeared, or we won an award as the second best under the Sub-Saharan region. That was for the project that we did in Bidibidi. So the project was supposed to be a 5-year plan, but we did it for 2 years, then COVID kicked in. 3 years, then COVID kicked in. So we couldn't continue, we stopped with the project. But recently, the club revamped back the project. They said they need to continue with the project because every year the project appears on the Sub-Saharan African Award. So this year we suggested we should come back to Bidibidi, actually next year, to Bidibidi Refugee Camp Zone 4. Recently we came for needs assessment at Kado Primal School. And with the help of the Rotary Club of Arua, because we have been in partners with them, we said we are not leaving them behind, together with the Rotary Club of Arua. We are planning to come back on in March 24th for the project to be carried on. But since Yumbe has a Rotary Club, we don't just want to pass and make a U-turn and go to Kado without involving the Rotary Club of Yumbe. So if you shall join hands together to make this such a big project, because this year, this next year, our plan is to build an incinerator in one of the health centers in Kado as the Rotary Club of Rubaga under District D9214, or we shall also dig them a well or get them a borehole in one of the schools. So together with the Rotary Club of Yumbe, we would like to know whether you are ready to join us for the project. Yeah, I've been here listening to you guys. You guys have been drilling wells, and I'm so happy that by this evening, I'll be reporting back to the club that Yumbe will be able to do for us this as we join hands together with the 3 clubs I've mentioned. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Tuna. I see online Chris has posted and says Gates RI. This is what he had communicated. Has 30 million US dollars for respiratory infections, wash, and malaria. Thank you, Chris, for keeping us up to date. Now, at this juncture, I would need to have the clubs with Sergeant's report now. We have our contribution tonight is 46,700 Ugandan shillings. The clubs, the members first, we have 6 visiting Rotaractors physically here. And then we have 4 visiting Rotarians physically and 6 visiting Rotarians online. I would need to take this special recognition to recognize the clubs. I would mention the other names, but I don't know their clubs. At least I know Chris is for Iwash, but I don't know which one, but Iwash. We have Rotary Club of Iwash online. We have Rotary Club of Kampala Sese. That's where our district governor belongs to. We have Rotary Club of Arua. Their members are both online and offline. We have Rotary Club of Yumbe, the host. And then we have the Rotary Club of Arua. We have people online. I would need to recognize them. We have the district governor, Edward. We have Chris from Iwash. We have Helen. We have Joyce.
They are Rotarians. You better mention the clubs.
I don't know the clubs. Maybe if you can help me.
Coconut Grove, Florida.
Okay. Thank you. You are most welcome. And then, hey, and people Joyce. Have not heard your club. Please repeat it again.
Coconut Grove.
Coconut Grove. Okay. Thank you. And then we have another person.
Dr. Joyce is from Beaverton Rotary Club.
Wow. Beaverton, okay.
Oregon.
Thank you. And then we have PhD Gloria from Rotary Club of Arua.
Yes.
We have Rotarian Eva from Rotary Club of Arua. They are all online. I thank you. I've seen some message online here from Helen. I have another meeting at, okay. She's about to leave and our meeting is also ending and has texted her. Those are just the Rotary clubs. So thank you, members. President was saying here, let the the sergeant's contributions tonight go to the foundation. So I don't know if someone would want to round it off to 50,000 because it's 47. Okay, AG has put 50 to make it 100, but it's not at 100, it's 97, for 96, 700. So please, can someone add that? 97. Now it's, Maurice has added 1,000. Can we round it up, please? Okay, it has. Retractors have added. Hey, please, you are the treasurer. Hey, it's here. Please, retractor, you're adding 2,000. Now we have reached 100,000 mark. Thank you so much. Okay. Dear members, we have raised 101,700. So thank you. And this money, President, please ensure that this money is transferred to your portal in the Rotary International as you're giving. Thank you. Back to you, President.
Sergeant, I want to say a word or two.
Okay.
Yes, I want to thank you so much for traveling all the way from Arua to come and fellowship with our babies. That's inspiring, and they need a lot of support. One of the things I wanted to say, I want to thank you so much for the contribution. And they said that 100,000 is going to the foundation. I'm going to suggest let that money go to the polio fund, and then make sure that 100,000 divided by 23 members, so that each one can have some money. But Rotary International recognizes $5 per person, so that all of you can be an all-giving club. Lastly, I wanted to, the AG talked about this. I want to emphasize it. Please make sure that you visit clubs. Of course, it's difficult for you, but once in a while, especially the president, leadership comes with challenges. Go and visit your mother club, go and visit Eco City, go and visit Yumbe. Also online, especially the morning club, 7 to 8. They are very timely, 7 to 8. There are over 200 people. There is a lot to learn, because you need all the information. And I want you also to read something, because now it becomes difficult. You go to our website, you leave the website, that's www.rotary.org. You go there and read. There's a lot of information. If you can ask yourself a question, you go there, it's there. Because now if you are going to attract people to join Rotary, they will ask you, what is Rotary? What is this and what is that? For those few words, I just want to wish you the best of luck. Looking forward to see you in February, and of course to see you in Munyonyo. God bless.
Thank you.
President, back to you now.
Yeah, thank you much, Sergeant Chacha. I've really appreciated everyone at this meeting. I warmly welcomed everyone's idea. I like challenging. I like it when my mistakes are pointed. I like it when my weaknesses are pointed. It makes me strength. It makes me to learn more and do things better next time. And this is just the first quarter report. Come again in the second quarter, you will get a great change. You will get a great change. I'm ready to welcome the experts from the Rotary Club to come and initiate for us our Rotary Club in Yumbe. I'm also proud, and I will be moving from office to office, at least to get more members from the big offices, and some of them actually have already started following us. It's just now me to go and say, yes, I have come to you, please can you register? And it is going to be at their own interest. Me, I'm not going to force, it is at their own interest. When they have understand what the Rotary is all about, then they make that a commitment to support their community. As someone has said, if we shall move anyhow, we shall collect junks who are coming to create problems for us in the club, to make our club to collapse. So we don't want this club, which was started by poor women, to collapse. We want it to grow and grow, so that tomorrow our children should come and own it. because the mothers and grandmothers have already set foundation for them. It's just a matter for them to come and own it and make it grow more and more. Thank you. Thank you for having institution in Yumbe. That is Donga, I think, where we are going to move physically for the Rotaracts in that school. And as we are advised, we shall also move to these secondary schools. I'm sure they are going to welcome these ideas and we shall continue to grow. I'm very, very appreciative to our international partners who are really our backbones. We are strong because of them. Let them continue to support us. Let them continue to support our community. We make a change. We need to transform our community. We are happy for that. Tirelessly, me and my board members and my club members, we shall not give up. We shall continue to deliver services to our community. I'm very proud of them to have elected me as a leader and also accept to work together with me. I'm very appreciative to them, and they clap for themselves. Our club, Arua, I'm very proud of you. When I see you, I look at myself very big. Thank you for supporting me. When you had not arrived, I was really restless. I actually wanted to follow you. When you told me you were at the Tarmac Road, I was wondering, which Tarmac Road? Is it in the town? Is it that one at the bridge? And the bridge was around like 4 kilometers away still, which was very far. I became restless and we started the meeting and the governor had to guide me. And I'm very, very happy for the governor to guided me, to have also given me brain that I have to change into what? Into assembly, club assembly. I learned it even today now, that this is how club assembly is done. And I'm very happy for that. That's another experience. Thank you so much for supporting us. Thank you everyone online and also in the house for supporting us. We're proud of you. Let's work together. Therefore, now since we have the meeting, I'm going to say that our meeting at this moment is done. Let's meet again in the next quarter.
99% bakyala but wonderful.
You need to dissolve. President,
okay,
you need to
our final toast
club.
will be said by our PhD, Chandia. Thank you. President, can we stand up?
President, before the final toast.
Assembly.
First, wait. Gloria, you are most welcome.
Dissolve the club assembly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are dismissing the club assembly, and now
it's now the
we are now giving the
visit.
Yes, we are giving the final toast.
Yeah.
By PhD Chandia.
Yeah.
Before the
we stand up for the final toast.
She has dissolved.
Before the final toast. Before the final toast. President Christine.
Yes, please.
Before the final toast, 2 things. One, I want Rotary Club of Yumbe to help me and help the AG to support Rotary Club of Koboko. Because the way things stand, you are doing much, much better than Rotary Club of Koboko. So they need a lot of support and they are going to be my ambassadors to Koboko. And number 2, President Christian, if I job well done for being at 80% just in the first quarter, I'm going to contribute $200 US on your PHF.
Hey!
Amen.
Yeah, that is noted. Thank you.
He's a very good fellow. He's a very good fellow. He's a very good fellow. Allah save all of us. And say so long.
All of us. And say all of us.
I know.
President Christine. President Christine.
Oh, we are together. We are for your friends, my friends, my friends, your friends. We are together. We are together.
Together, we are together.
My friends,
Okay, thank you. Before PhD saying the final toast.
Sergeant. Today,
yes,
just hold on. Today, I'm meeting all the Hopieta president. Christian was unable to come, but I wanted the president of presidents, Dr. Dolph, to say hi. Hello. Rotary Club of Yumbe. Wonderful.
Hi, Christine.
You have achieved the 80%.
Hi. Hi, Yumbe team. The governor is here, smiling ear to ear. He says you guys are amazing.
They are.
Yes.
Well done. Well done, Yumbe.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, HCP Christine.
Thank you so much.
You are such a star.
Yes, this is the Hope Creator world.
Christian, have you seen your boss?
Yes.
Okay, bye now. Bye.
Okay, thank you, Governor.
Bye, Gloria. Bye, everybody. Bye,
Governor, we will call you tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon.
When you wake up. Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye, Chris. Bye, Chris. Bye, Joyce. Bye, Helen. We really appreciate you.
Okay. We had members in Yumbe. There are 15 members present out of 23. That's a very wonderful attendance. Now 16.
There's 16.
16 members.
So they are amazing.
Okay. Dr. Chandia?
Linda, soko lindeko kanske kato. Kanske. Yes, sir.
Thank you all for the nice presentations and the report from our Hope Creator President. The advice from the AG and the district governor and all the information passed to them. Rotary Club of Yumbe. Nice something. All those with the drink.
How are you?
Raise them up. Raise them up. Make sure they're still there. If it is finished, go and add more. Okay, I propose a toast to Rotary International.
Over.
Rotary world over.
Okay.
There's an announcement, yeah?
Yeah, we do have visiting the interact clubs. We are having
need to leave so that we can start the meeting for Rotary Club of Arua.
Okay, we will close this meeting.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.